The northern mountains are known as the Himalayas. They stretch about 2,500 kilometers from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. The width of the Himalayas from south to north varies between 200 to 400 kilometers. Wider in Kashmir, the snow-covered Himalayas narrow down towards the east. In the eastern part, the mountain ranges are not very high. These are called the Purvanchal or northeastern hills. A row of mountains is called a mountain range. The Himalayas consist of three parallel mountain ranges. These are A. The highest range called the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas, B. The middle range called the Himachal or the Middle Himalayas, and C. The lowest range called the Shivalik or the Outer Himalayas. Mount Everest is the highest peak, 8,848 meters, in the world. It lies in Nepal. K2 or Godwin Austen is the highest peak in the Karakoram range. The Himalayas form three parallel ranges in their entire stretch from west to east. The Greater Himalaya, the Himadri is the highest range of the Himalayas. Its average height is more than 6,000 meters above the sea level. This range lies in the extreme north. Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Annapurna, etc. are among the loftiest peaks in this range. The other important peaks of this region are Nanda Devi, Kamet, Banderpunj, Kedarnath, Chaukhamba, Dhaulagiri, Trishul and Nanda Kot. There are several glaciers in this Himalayan range. Rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, etc. originate from these glaciers. Sutlej, Beas and Indus are other rivers which originate from the Himalayas. The important glaciers of the Kumaon Himadri are Gangotri, Chaturangi, Bhagirathi, Kharak, Satopant, Kamet, Milam and Pindari. The lesser or the middle Himalayas, Himachal, this mountain range lies in between the Shivaliks in the south and the Greater Himalayas in the north. Its height averages about 4,500 meters above the sea level. Several broad valleys are found in this range. Dun Valley is the most famous one. In winter, the snow falls on this range. In summer, the snow melts and flows into rivers. The southern slopes of this range are covered with dense forests of deodar and pine. Several famous hill stations like Srinagar, Shimla, Mussoorie, Almora, Nainital, Darjeeling, etc. lies here. The Outer Himalayas, the Shivalik, this range is also known as the Outer Himalayas. It is located in between the Great Plains and Lesser Himalayas. In fact, these are the foothills of the Himalayas. Its average height is less than 1,500 meters above the sea level. The slopes of this range are covered with thick forest which are home to many wild animals like tiger, elephant, wolf, sambhar, etc. The other Himalayan ranges, immediately northwest of the Greater Himalayas lies the Karakoram mountain range. These mountains lie in the northern part of Kashmir. K2, which lies in the Karakoram range, is the highest peak in India and the second highest in the world. The northeastern hills include the Naga, Garo, Jantia Khasi, Mizo and Lushai hills. These are covered with thick forests and receive very heavy rainfall and are called Purvachal. Advantages of the Himalayas. The Himalayas serve us in many ways. They form a great climatic division between India and Central Asia. They stand as a great wall and protect us from icy winds from the north, Central Asia. They check the monsoon winds and cause rainfall, the melting of the snow during the summer, supplies water to the rivers of the Gangetic Plain. Several dams have been constructed on the Himalayan rivers which produce electricity. Besides providing irrigation facilities, the forests provide us plenty of timber, medicinal plants, and many other useful products. The dense forests are home to many wild animals. The Himalayas provide opportunity for many adventurous sports like trekking, mountaineering, rock climbing, skiing, etc. Tourism is an important activity in the Himalayas. Several tribal people live in the Himalayan region. The Himalayas have protected our frontiers since long. It has been difficult for enemies to cross the border. However, gaps in the mountains, called passes, can be crossed easily.